Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be going over my pick for the water and wind event that's going on. Now my pick is Harpies. I've played this a lot before in past events, and I decided to revisit it since it's exclusively water and wind, and I had all the Harpy cards. Well, I've come up with this synchro base deck, and also like a little armored XYZ engine, kind of, just in case if I want to. But first and foremost, let's get the hand traps and staples and all that out the way. We got Duel, we got Caught by the Grave, we got Evenly Match, and Infinite Permanence. And I only have one because I only have one. And like, if you wanted to, you can run Ghost Mourner and Moonlight Chili. If you want the meme, you could have go to 600 Spooky Dogwood. But besides that, we're running 2 O-Lion because we always want to be able to pull the combo off. Like, if we can't pull this combo off, it kind of screws up our whole plan with this deck. So that's why we have 2, just in case we end up drawing it. Then we have 2 Speedroid Terratops, which can special summon themselves, which isn't a combo starter by itself. Well, it's not part of the main combo, but it's part of a side combo for the XYZ armor. You draw a card, then if you don't have the trap and spell, armored XYZ spell and 4 armored XYZ trap, you would rank this up into 4 armored Black White Lancer, and then that into XYZ, then use its effect to search 2, and finally rank it up into this. Set the trap, and whenever you want to rank it up into this, and then you can activate this to attach a material and attach an opponent's monster using this. Also, Speedroid Terratops is just good for generating advantage, because we can use Takatomo or Cartober for either of our combos, and it's just good for like baiting out in the gate. Besides that, we have Takatomo board special summon itself. This, honestly, you could run more copies. I wouldn't recommend it because it locks you into wind monsters. Card Turbo I run at 3 because it only locks you into wind monster effects, and the only non-wind monsters we're using are the armored XYZ monsters and Chen-Ying. Besides that, we have 2 Harper Ladies to use Elegant Ego to special summon themselves. If we need to, we can just go into this Cyber Splash Harpy Lady, which lets you bounce an opponent's monster when they activate Spell or Trap. Then also we have it because we can tribute it with Swallow's Nest to search out Harpy Channeler, which is the main, well, really the only combo starter we got. Because Harpy Channeler, you discard a Harpy, either the Harpy card, monsters, or like the trap if it comes down to it, and you special summon it. What you want to always special summon with this is the dragon, because once you get the dragon out, it makes itself level 7. And then from there, you XYZ summon into Galaxy Tomahawk, and you do the combo. I'll go over some gameplay of the combo after this, so we can get that done. We have 1 copy of Harpy Harpist, so you never want to summon this out. It's only there to get either sent by Harpy's Pet Dragon if you send it off the field, or if it gets sent off the field, or Harpy Channeler by discarding. We have Harpy Perfumer, which can search out Elegant Egotist to special summon another Harpy. Then we have Harpy's Pet Dragon, which this is really one if the Harpy Channeler gets negated, and I don't know, if you want to like discard this for whatever reason and it gets negated, you can just pop out this to make it level 7, or just go straight into this so it can't get negated. I don't know. But we have it mainly because using Small World, it acts as a bridge. We reveal any of our wind monsters, then we banish this, and then we can search out Harpy Channeler, or any other wind monster we want if we already have Harpy Channeler. Armored XYZ for Armored Package, Swallow's Nest, consistency to search this out. It also can be used to dodge Imperm. If you have like Harpy Perfumer to search thing, you tribute it with Swallow's Nest, and you dodge Imperm while also getting Elegant Egotist. Harpy's Featherstorm, which would negate any wind monster or any monster effect your opponent activates if you control a Wind-Winged Beast, which is good going first and second. Second, not as much because we don't end on a Winged Beast, so you could change this from else if you really want to. I prefer it though. because we can dodge hand traps with it. Evenly matched, all that. For extra deck, we have High Speed Roy Kendama, which we don't ever summon this out really, unless it's like a very dire, nothing else to do situation. We banish it with Speedroid Rubber Band to reveal Card Turbo and Takatom board. And we add one and we'll do our combo from there. We have Adamancipator Risen Reptite, which banishes a card from your opponent's graveyard as a quick effect. We already went over this. XL Synchro special summons back to O-Line to go into Chinging. Virtual Kyobi, which is part of our inboard. It makes any card sent from the field to the graveyard be banished instead. It returns a banished monster from the banishment zone to the owner's graveyard when your monster declares an attack, which we would use to get Card Turbo, just any of the Speedroids, really, because Card Turbo can banish itself and a Speedroid to make all 1 monsters gain 800 attack. So if you get that far and you need it, it's helpful to do. Chinging, banish card if a card's banished from your opponent's field and graveyard, and then if it would be destroyed by card effect, banish a card in your graveyard instead. And it gets 100 attack for each banished card, which will be going up a lot if we have both of these on the board, which is our inboard. Clearing Fast Dragon doesn't come up much. It's made from Card Turbo and a Harpy. It can quick effect negate an opponent's monster special from the extra deck and change its attack to 0. And if it's destroyed, you can put it into Pendulum Zone and just pretty much synchro it back out by sending a Speedroid and a non-tuner whose total levels equal 7. We got XYZ armor package, which is Armor Torpedo, two level 3 monsters, draw a card after attaching 2 materials, and if it's equipped, usually you almost always want to equip it to this. I don't mean attach, I mean equip, using the card's effect, because it makes it to where you can't, that XYZ monster, full armored Dark Knight Lancer, can't be targeted by card effects, and if it attacks, you negate all your opponent's monster effects, and they can't activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Then full armored Black Ray Lancer, which you're only going into this if you draw neither armored XYZ or full armored XYZ. So you would XYZ this into this, XYZ Armor Fortress, detach 2 to search the spells and trap. From there, you rank that up into Crystal Zero. It's as I went over before. Galaxy Tomahawk, this is our main playmaker. We always want to go into this. You special summon this in the EAZ, special summon as many tokens as possible, and then we go into our combo from there. We have Speedroid Rubber Band, which can search Speedroid for us, and we can normal summon, which does come up, but it's more like a win more thing. It's if you're already full combo, you can do an extra thing to get an Emancipator Risen out. And then we have Auroradon, which facilitates getting O-Line out. Alright, for the first combo is just with Speedroid Terratop. Terratop, search Takatom board, and Terratop into XYZ Armor Torpedo. And it's going to be showing y'all if we do draw one of our armored XYZ cards. Hopefully you never draw both, but if you only draw one, you skip going into that discard. And just go straight into Armor Fortress. Then use Armor Fortress to search out full armored XYZ. And from there, you just rank this up into Crystal Zero, which can protect itself from being destroyed by battle card effect. And then that's really it. You just set this, and next turn you would do everything. So let's do that real quick. Usually you might want to wait for this, but you can go ahead and do it. You go into full armored Dark Knight Lancer. You don't want to activate that until there's a card you want to steal from your opponent. Like, say that was a card I wanted, I would banish this, then equip this with torpedo and use this effect to attach this, and bam. This has a secondary effect. It's mainly for armored XYZ, which I can't use right now, but it can add it back to hand. And that's it. Alright, for this example, we're going to use Small World to search out our Harpy Chandler. So, you would reveal any wind monster. We can do O-line because it's not useful at all. Then you would banish Harpy's Pet Dragon, and in using both of those, you get to search Harpy Chandler. And then you normal summon, activate its effect, but in this case we have drawn Pet Dragon. So we special summon this, and go into Galaxy Tomahawk into the extra monster zone. Activate these to summon out a field full of tokens. And from here we go into Speedroid Rubber Band. You can't put Mecha Phantom Beast or Auroradon first because it wouldn't have slots for all of its stuff. But next we'd go into Auroradon. You can put whatever, wherever, I mean. I usually just put it right here so the arrow points right below. Actually points to something. And then you summon 3 tokens. These you want to put in the finish position. That locks us out of Link summoning. We use Rubber Band to search out. We banish Speedroid Kanama. And we do Takaton Board and Car Turbo. In this case we got Speedroid Takaton Board, which isn't... It's fine, because like, either way you're getting to Car Turbo, it just locks you into Wind Monster. So don't summon this until after you summon Shinging. From here we do Auroradon, tribute itself, and a token into O-Line. O-Line into Excel Synchro Dragon. Using these two, you want to save this token. Do not use it for Synchron. To Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Reborn the O-Line, and then you can activate this token. You don't have to. I mean, might as well. Well, if people are running evenly match, you probably don't want to. The event isn't out, so I don't know how everyone's going to be playing. And then from here you go into Chinging. But if a lot of people are running evenly matched, like I'm running evenly matched, do not summon that extra token, because evenly matched will force you to, if they activate it, it would force me to banish everything on my field except for the token. Then from here, we special out the Car Turbo and go into Virtual World Kyobishi. And then that's the combo. Like I said, Car Turbo can banish itself to make all your wind monsters gain 800 attack, which is actually a pretty good stat boost, honestly. And then when you would declare an attack with any of your monsters, like on the follow-up turn after you use this effect, or the turn to use this effect rather, you can return a Car Turbo or a Takaton Ward or whatever's in your graveyard back to the hand. But yeah, that's the end board right here. There is, like I said, if you have a certain hand, you can get Risen out. That's if you start off with a Car Turbo or Takaton Board, because you could still do everything, search out an extra copy of either one, and depending on which one you get, you can either activate this guy's effect to normal summon it, or just special summon both of them to do all your plays, get everything out. And then you would have an extra one left over, so you'd use this token to go into Dragite. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you all on the next one.